Good morning, everybody. Today is Wednesday, February 24th, and this is Radio Douglas. I am Mrs. Zareniga, and Mr. Dr. Whitbeck is not here right now because he's out in the field. Let's cut to him out in the field. Good morning, Doctor.
And we are live.
All right. Hi, Mrs. Lareniga.
Hi, Dr. Whitbeck. How are you? Where are you?
I'm good. I'm out here by the West Acton Boardwalk.
No, sir. What you doing?
Yeah. And I'm coming over to the Gates property to look at the new school being built.
Awesome. Are you going to take us on a little tour?
I'm here with Jay.
Hello.
Hi. Who is with the company that is building the school.
Would that be Consigli?
Yeah. Yeah.
We can see that on your helmet.
Hats. Yeah.
You have your own hat. I should wear mine.
We're going to give a little tour, and you can ask any questions you want.
Okay.
Okay, I'm going to turn it around here. Oops. Okay, here we go. This
awesome.
Is what's behind the fence.
What's Behind the Fence, episode number 1, coming to you live on Radio Douglas.
At first, you see big trucks, right?
Yep.
What are the big trucks, Jay?
So the truck you're looking at right now is a drill rig. So that is in the process of drilling one of the geothermal wells.
Oh, that is a drill. Did you hear that?
Yeah, but what does a geothermal well do?
So basically, it transfers the heat and the cooling from inside the building, and it converts it back to either cooling or heating. So it's just a very, very efficient way of using the natural resources down in the ground to provide heating and cooling for the new school.
Yeah. So our school is going to be heated and cooled by the ground that it's built on.
Wow. Without that drill and without that hole, we wouldn't have any kind of temperature regulation.
Right. And so there's one here and there's one down there.
Cool.
Digging holes.
Yep.
Right. And so here, now we're going to walk through the mud.
Ooh, it is muddy out there, and I can only imagine it's going to get muddier.
Yeah. I don't know that it can get much muddier.
Well,
there's still a little bit
yeah, there's no snow there. That's true, because they brought all the snow over to Douglas.
The ground is frozen a bit. So
nice. What's all that steel stuff? What part of the school will that be?
All right, so we're coming up. This would be like if you were walking towards the cafeteria.
Okay.
Right? So we're out on the playground. We're walking towards the cafeteria. And where these cones are would be a door to the cafeteria.
So if you actually go around, so in between, just to the right side of the crane is where you have access to get into the building.
Okay.
On the right-hand side.
So I'm pointed right towards where we would go into the cafeteria. There's this huge crane that's sitting maybe in the cafeteria.
It's in the cafeteria. Right?
Yeah, it's in the cafeteria now.
Getting ready to move our chicken nuggets, huh?
Yeah. It's gonna be delivering lunch over to Douglas.
Yep.
No, that crane does. What does this crane do?
So right now, that crane is erecting a portion of Building A. So what you're looking at is the first of 7 sequences. This is sequence 7. It's actually the 7th of 28 sequences of steel.
Oh my gosh!
Individual boxes of steel that they're constructing to make the framework for the new building.
Is this one box?
So this is actually 6 boxes built, and they're working on box 7 right now.
Very, 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 very cool.
Yes.
Hey,
So will that actually...
You're on our news program. That's cool.
Oh, really?
This is Amber.
Hi, Amber.
Hi.
Thanks for joining us.
Amber, what's your job?
I'm the assistant superintendent.
She is the assistant superintendent of the building project.
Very fancy.
Yeah. So Jay was just telling us that this is actually 6 of 7 boxes that are put together here, right? And it is 3 stories of the school.
Correct.
Right?
So you see what you don't see on our side is the cafeteria.
Yeah.
But you can see the big girders in the back that are painted gray.
Yeah.
That is the large gymnasium, and the health and wellness will be right behind the crane.
All right. So it's like the lobby or the the hallway and the gym.
Correct.
Can we walk around this way and maybe get
We
another?
certainly can.
Is that a better way?
Yep.
All right.
So when you say that those are seven boxes of steel, it took 7 boxes to build that part of the building?
I'm calling them boxes, but they're individual sequences. So there's 28 total sequences or boxes that are being constructed. And each sequence may have 50 pieces of steel, or some of them may have 120 pieces of steel. So those are all constructed together to complete one box or sequence. And that's just how they are shipped from the fabricator's yard to the job.
It's like
Gotcha.
it's as if you're using Legos, right? And you make a frame of Legos, and you make 6 of those, and you put them together.
Correct.
Right?
That makes good sense. And then where do you put all the steel? Like, do you have all of it for the rest of the building hanging out somewhere, or is it on order?
So right now, the steel is actually still being fabricated up in New Hampshire. So
Oh, wow.
the job is about, they're finished with about 75% of the pieces of steel to be shipped down. And right now they're finishing up the last 25% of the project.
So they bring you parts, and you put them together. And
Yeah, exactly. We can actually walk out. So what they do is they ship each shipment on trucks, and the truck pulls up right here, and it's actually offloaded. And this is their shakeout yard right now. So you can see some of the steel decking. This is what will eventually support the concrete floors that will be underneath carpet and tile. And you can see one of the steel members right here, and there's a couple more over on the other side.
so this is one of the pieces of steel that is used to build a box.
Wow, that is fascinating. I hope the kids out there are enjoying this. Hope
We're
you
gonna
guys
walk
like
around.
this.
We're gonna walk around. Here's that piece of steel. Here's the crane, and we're gonna walk around and show you the gym.
All right, very exciting. Wow. I can't even begin to imagine what it's going to look like when it's all done, and how exciting it's going to be to start our school year there in a year and a half.
Yeah, so this is the gym.
Wow. Now, when we're in the final product, we'll know what it took to make it.
Right.
How tall up is that? How?
20?
That's not a well-structured sentence. How high does that go?
The gym is roughly 26 feet tall.
Wow.
And then what's
That's
going to be
pretty
on
good.
top of it?
On top, so you'll have the all the mechanical units there
Oh,
that provide heating and cooling and fresh air.
so
for
that'll be a roof up there.
Correct. Up top where the pieces of decking are.
Yeah.
That will be a concrete roof, and on the other side will be an exterior roof.
Cool. And then
That's
this
gonna
is this is the hallway off the gym.
The hallway, and this is the staircase that'll actually bring you.
Oh, yeah.
There's 2 and 3.
This will be the staircase that goes upstairs.
Wow.
Pretty cool, huh?
Yeah, it's bigger than I would have thought, the staircase. That's an interesting size for a staircase, but probably because you got to go both ways.
Yeah, right.
We were talking about chicken nuggets earlier. Just off to the right-hand side of the staircase, this is the loading dock. So all the cafeteria, all the school supplies will come in through this loading dock and be brought into the school.
Right, because we don't make our own chicken nuggets here.
No,
They
no,
have to
no.
come in a truck.
No, the chickens have to lay the nuggets outside.
Yeah. We
Maybe
don't eat
we
those
could walk around to like the front of the school or the
Sure.
entrance, and then we'll show people what that's like. So this is we're coming out to the main road where the buses are going to come down.
It's so hard to visualize all this when it's nothing but mud right now.
Right. So if you're on the bus, you'll be coming down this way.
Woo, woo.
Here we are. This is like going to school in the 1800s.
Right, yeah,
I had
because you had to walk there no matter
mud.
what.
I had to walk through mud both ways, up to my knees, to
Yep,
get to
and-
school.
Not allowed to complain about it either.
That's right, barefoot in February.
Yep. Frostbite, too bad.
So this is
All right.
the small gym. We're gonna have 2 gyms.
That's insane.
Yeah. So this is what we call the small gym, or everybody else calls the health and wellness center.
Well, also, we're going to have the preschoolers with us, so that will be really exciting.
Yep. And the small gym is actually about the size of our current gym.
Right. I love that it's dubbed the small gym.
Yeah.
I can see Gates. Hello, Gates.
And these trucks are parked in your office.
Oh, how rude. Where's the entrance and where's the beautiful sitting area for the children that sometimes looks like a fish tank?
Yeah, our commons.
Yeah. Yes.
I will show you.
Oh my goodness.
So right here, this will eventually be the main entrance into the school.
Wow.
We'll have the gates and the Douglas offices, and then if you look down where the wood railings are built right now, that is the learning commons.
That's the learning commons, and that's going to be right in front of the media center.
Staircase. Right. And there's a staircase in there somewhere, right?
There's a staircase over here.
Staircase basically wraps around the entire room.
Yeah. Yeah. So, and the Gate School will be gone, and classrooms will be down here, down that. Where that? What is that?
It's a preschool wing.
No, what's the vehicle?
So that's a loader.
Where this loader is, that's it's like sitting in the preschool right now, and then our Gates will be on top of that, and Douglas will be on top of that.
They should build around that loader and make it like the steam shovel, because then the kids could play on the loader for all the days to come.
Yeah, if they make a mistake, maybe we can have a loader inside the school.
Yeah, we can make our own picture book.
All right, so I think that's probably it for today. We'll keep doing updates, but
thank you, Jay.
You're
now
very welcome.
Back to the studio.
All right.
And I'm back. Look at that. The magic of television. Woo!
How muddy are your boots?
It's beautiful out there in the morning. The mud is up to my ankles on my pants. I would show it to you, but I would fall down.
Yeah, well, and then you get mud in everywhere.
Instead, I am highly excited to be celebrating National Tortilla Chip Day.
What?
Yes, today is National Tortilla Chip Day. Everybody loves tortilla chips, right? We can eat them.
I think I love them more than most people because they're one of the few delicious things I can still eat.
I like them with salsa, chili, queso,
guacamole.
Right. Do you know what they're made from?
Tortillas and fried.
Tortilla chips, yeah, and deep fried. Yeah.
Salt.
Yeah. And how long do you think they've been around?
Oh, forever. Because I think that culture has been around forever.
Nope. Nope. Just since the 40s. They were
I don't know anything.
First produced in Los Angeles in the late 40s. And there's actually the name of a woman, Rebecca Webb Carranza, receives credit for making the crisp chips popular, at least.
Nice.
She and her husband had a deli and a tortilla factory in Los Angeles. And when they would throw out the misshapen tortillas, she was like, we could cut these into triangles and just fry them. And they sold them in a little bag for a dime. And in 1994, she received the Golden Tortilla Award for her contribution to the Mexican food industry.
Awesome.
Yeah, so National Tortilla Day. And
well, they're very good at both Boloco and Oscars, so you can go get yourself some.
Yeah, and they're great for nachos, right? And National Nacho Day is in November, so pay attention to that.
I would like to.
Dip them, pile them high, and have them with your favorite toppings. You can't go wrong. So that's the National Day, and this is February, so it must be National Canned Food Month.
How's that a thing?
there is a great. I'm glad you asked. There is a great history to can.
Is it a long history? I hope it's. Let's have the abbreviated version.
Well, we have to go back to the French Revolution.
No.
No, Napoleon Bonaparte offered 12,000 francs to anyone who could develop a method for preserving food for his army, and a Frenchman did that, named Nicolas Appert. It's Appert. Appert.
Okay.
Appert. Claimed the prize, and he discovered that you could apply heat to food in sealed glass bottles, and that it would last longer. And
Like a mason jar.
and that is the most popular form of canning foods even today, the old mason jar. And also in November is National Mason Jar Day. I could go on and on about canned foods, but I won't.
In November.
Yeah, this month is National Canned Food Month.
But November is National Mason Jar Month.
Yep, day. And November 30th is National Mason Jar Day. And you could take your tortilla chips, your nachos in November, and can them in mason jars and sell.
You could make 9-layer dip in a mason jar. Think about that.
Oh, very good.
We could sell those when we're allowed to have snack cart again.
And so, since we've said, that's going to be a seller. That you and I should take over Snack Cart and just sell like things in jars.
Who wouldn't want 9-layer dip on a Wednesday in the middle of being hungry?
Right, and then that other thing that you make in the mason jar with the oats and
That the Lori Maylander.
cold oats. That
Yes.
very special people to me make cold oats.
Yep.
Happy birthday!
Anyone?
Not to you, but to nobody at Douglas School. It seems like a conspiracy.
I think it is. No Wednesday birthdays this whole year. It's another thing about 2021.
What's going on? We're going to have to look into that. It is the birthday of actor Edward James Olmos.
Never heard of him.
Yeah, he played Jaime Escalante in The Famous Math Teacher. That's why I had to say him. Yeah. George Thorogood, who played you into our episode today. And Daniel Kaluuya, who was in the Black Panther. That's his birthday today. And I think now we go over to the Creative Kids segment. Here's our National Tortilla Day slide and National Canned Food Month, just in case you didn't believe me.
Nice.
It's Wednesday, February 24th, which you said earlier. And so, have you seen this video?
No.
Have.
People have a lot of time on their hands.
It's hard to train giraffes to do this.
Yes. And look how they just get right out of the pool and walk around.
Yeah, and get up and line up for their next one.
It's nice.
Yep. So that's what somebody's been doing during the pandemic, is training giraffes to go up and twirl around. And the best thing, one of the comments under this is, "My grandma sent this to me and she thinks it's real."
That could be one of our jokes for today.
Here's something that's not a joke, but I found it fascinating that we know this. February 24th, in the year 303, the Roman emperor, I don't know how to say his name. Do you want to give it a try?
Diocletian?
Oh, very good. I like that. We'll go with Diocletian.
Sounds right.
wrote an edict persecuting Christians by knocking down the church at Nicomedia. And that is the first documented case of that. So that's 300 years after the birth of Christ.
Wow.
And so it made me think of, when was Julius Caesar? Was he before or after that?
Yeah, but great question.
Just trying to put it in context, right? Julius Caesar, who we all study, we've never heard of this other guy. Julius Caesar was born in the year 100 BC.
Oh, so 400 years before Diocletian.
Yes. Yeah.
Well, 403.
Just trying to put history in context. So
very nice, sir.
Thank you. And now it is time for Mrs. McGurl approved jokes. Are you ready?
I hope it's funny.
It better be. Why can't your head be 12 inches long?
Because that's a foot.
Oh, she got it! Because then it would be a foot. Very good. Mrs. Leveniga.
It's funny too.
We've been here almost a year, and this is the first one that you got.
Oh my gosh, it's been a year of live Radio Douglas.
Right?
Sorry, kids. That's a lot of us.
And with that, it is time now for something entirely thought-provoking. In the coldest February, as in every other month, in every other year, the best thing to hold on to in this world is each other.
Aw, that's
Linda,
very nice in this Valentine month.
oh, very good. Yes, yes. That is Linda Ellerby. She is a journalist, both in print and on television. And with that, we would like to wish you a wintry, warm, and wonder-loving Wednesday.
Woohoo! Bye, guys.
Goodbye, everybody.
Work hard.
I'm feeling it for the first time, walking in the sunshine.